we're trying to clear a space in the other creature's mind, the other human's mind, in order to take our thoughts rather than theirs. I think that medical practice is humanly extremely demanding and challenging, and for that reason, really, really fascinating. And I think that to be a good doctor, we should pay attention to our own emotional, spiritual and social development quite as much as the technological knowledge and know-how that we acquire. And the problem is that by definition you cannot train that in people as a matter of education. Internal development is not something you can be trained for. And you talk about your doctor, in a sense, trying to chivvy you into taking a statin. Now, of course, I don't know that doctor, and even if I did, I shouldn't speak on their behalf and so on, but I just wonder if this is a doctor who feels that he has to be in charge of the consultation. And I don't think that we should necessarily be in charge of the consultation. Of course, we have to get through the morning and so on. But once we think that we should be in charge of the consultation, it means that we have to think that we have to have the outcome that we have in our head. And that makes for a very unequal and a very often unsatisfying relationship. And I think that that mindset is only relevant in a very small and dramatic number of consultations where somebody's life really is on the line. If you don't go to hospital, you're likely to hemorrhage to death. Now, that is not going to happen very often to a GP. Whether or not you take a statin, all you can do is have a conversation from different perspectives. Yeah? And the doctor will try to colonize you, and you'll try to avoid that and so on. And the most important thing is that you lead that consultation thinking, well, I like talking to that doctor. I don't know whether I'm persuaded by them, but I'd like to go back and think about it a bit more and then go and talk some more. Not that he gets his way. Do you see what I'm saying?
I'm not looking at because I'm really, really very proactive in this, but I'm saying as an example of what many people feel. Yeah.
Okay. And as a general point, and this is something that informs me a lot, I think that we all, throughout our lives, have 4 basic existential anxieties. We all have them. And that is, we're going to die. We all know we're going to die. Humans are possibly unique in knowing that we're going to die, and we have to have all sorts of ways of making that bearable. We try and deny it, and we try and displace it, and we try and think of an afterlife, and we try and think not yet, and we do whatever, yeah. And we try and console one another that our lives have been worthwhile. The other is that we are, in the bigger scale, insignificant. Yeah? Our lives are insignificant. So we have to try to make ourselves significant for one another. The other is that we are alone in our consciousness, right? That only we have our consciousness. And to overcome that feeling of aloneness, we have to constantly make bridges to others. And the other is nothing really makes sense. So what we have to do is make sense for ourselves and for one another. We have to pattern things and try to make sense. And with all of those things, we all need help throughout our lives. And that is a very large part of what I did and do as a doctor. I don't necessarily, every time somebody comes, well, I don't actually ever, to say, oh, well, you've got 4 basic existential anxieties. I think in this 5-minute consultation we can deal with 3. No, but actually how we say hello to people, how we talk to them, are ways of, in some way, containing and countering one or more of those basic existential anxieties. And we all know, don't we, that if people help us with those things, we feel better.